Is there anything that you could advise somebody else, or that perhaps you would have changed on your journey from where you started to where you are? Should somebody want to be starting a business?
So I would say working for big companies is very easy. So they have so-called work-life balance, meaning that you get time to do whatever you want outside the work. And working in startup is much harder because your time is mostly consumed by the work. There's endless amount of work. However, becoming the founder is even harder than working in a startup because you will become more and more lonely. Just because most people in the world they like to work for somebody else. I don't know why, but they like to work for somebody else, or they don't like working for somebody else, but they choose to work for somebody else. So becoming a founder means that you need to be very responsible for the business end to end, and nobody's going to give you vacation days or give you times off or give you any insurance. Right? Everything is on your own. So it's not only the difficulty, like financial difficulty or the difficulty on business, it's also the difficulty communicating to others, like your family, your friends, because they would not, most of them will not understand you. So this is a very difficult journey, especially when you are still struggling for success. So I just want to make sure if you want to be a founder, please be prepared, mentally be prepared. And I also want to say if you can have your family, like your loved ones supporting you, this is a great sign. For example, for my family, my wife really supports me. And then she told me that you need to try. She encouraged me to try things. And she said, if you don't do that this year, you will regret when you are getting older. So I really appreciate her help here. And every day I remember this. When I think about the support from her, I get more strength. So this is great, but I can imagine that this is not happening everywhere. So if your family doesn't support you on doing a startup, it can be even harder than when you imagined. So I just want to give people warnings and please pick the right time, pick the right thing to do, and do it incrementally. Start with small things.
Okay, that's a wonderful advice, and I'm glad your wife's very supportive.